Boy, have I got something for you today. Great Western Trail is a game about herding cows across the country and running the most successful cows business. Yes, your eyes don't deceive you. The rules are as intricate as the game looks. This game involves managing your cash, managing your deck, your staff, drains, buildings, all while having to keep your pace in mind. Because while you might be stopping at every single space to improve your enterprise, the competition is already nearing Kansas, making the big money. No, don't worry. I would not show this someone as the first game, and I won't lecture you all the rules. However, while this game is as dense as a West Highlands fir, here is the beauty of it. On your turn, you're only ever given 3 options. Do you want to take 1, 2, or 3 steps along the trail? And this is a little something I call board game magic. Yes, you have to make tough decisions. You'll be like, do I buy these cows now or do I save money and invest in buildings later? But you're never overwhelmed with choices. Compare this to chess. One of the reasons I don't like chess is because it gives me too many possibilities. When I play bad chess, it's because I made a decision without fully knowing all my options and their consequences. I'm like, oh, I didn't see that. It might take me dozens of chess games to get beyond that. In Great Western Trail instead, I know fully the 3 options available to me and what they lead to. If I play bad in this game, it's of a wrong, deliberate choice I made, being always aware of the other choices that were available to me. This is also exactly why I like Arboretum so much, a game on a much smaller scale that's just as interesting, but much less forgiving of mistakes. And that's okay, because you're always aware of the risks you're taking. In chess, I don't know why moving this piece is somehow better than moving this other piece. I might have been okay with that if there weren't like 20 to 30 choices I could make in a given turn. That's just way too much to consider them all, and not fun to me personally. Unless you take it to the extreme. 5D chess with multiverse time travel, yes, that's actually a thing, overwhelms you with so many options that it becomes a parody of itself. I like 5D chess because it makes fun of the infinite amount of moves you can make that no one will know how to play. When I play 5D chess, I'm laughing at the ridiculousness of it all. Now let me get your attention back to the game at hand, or you might lose interest just like I almost had. After my first couple of games of Great Western Trail, I was like, this is fine, but maybe a bit repetitive, and I'd already found someone willing to buy the game from me. Luckily, I came around in time. I thought you could just plot a route and repeat that for 2 hours on end. But boy was I wrong. Let me show you how Great Western Trail stays interesting. Okay, see these grey buildings on the board? These are actually randomized each game, and they have a huge impact on the flow of it. Unless you build one yourself, this is the only spot in the game that allows one to recruit new people. It could appear at the start of the trail, where cash is aplenty, having just cashed in your cows. Or at the end of the trail, at which point you are a lot more likely to have been exhausted of anything you had. If that wasn't enough, players actually have access to a set of randomized buildings they can place on the board themselves. Not only does this slow down anyone along the trail, it actually leeches cash from anyone passing through it. Depending on their placement, this could be brutal.
Please, no more! No more! I have nothing left on me!
Lastly, this grid here of old man is not some Western dating site. It is actually the market of available employees. My favorite one is the builder, but the quantities they appear in is not up to me. These appear randomly, which means you can't just rely on the same old strategy every game. You have to adapt based on which ones turn up. Additionally, the number of employees available is directly correlated to the number of players. More players means more room to breathe, but 2-player games will leave you fighting. Oh, don't mind me. Talking about this game got me so excited that I'm looking into buying the 2nd edition. Did you know this new version comes with cows that mature? I don't know why I get excited about that. The new edition also gives the game a much needed repaint, a solo mode, new buildings and more! So while I'm shopping, why don't you take a look at one of my other videos? Okay? I'll leave you to it. Ooh, this side I like. Ah, damn cookies.